Surrendering is seen as a powerful practice that connects you to the divine as it fosters inner peace and leads to spiritual liberation. To let go is an essential step toward aligning yourself with your higher power. When you let go, you are no longer fighting the bigger picture that is at play for you. Letting go allows you to transcend the ego and open the door for miracles to unfold in your life. By surrendering, you align with the divine will, transcending personal desires and ego-driven actions. The core idea of the law of detachment is that you must let go of your rigid attachment to specific outcomes. This means that while it's important to set clear intentions and goals, you should not be overly attached to how or when they will manifest. By releasing attachment to the result, you allow the universe to work in its own way and bring about the best possible outcome. When you detach from the need to force things to happen, you demonstrate faith that everything will unfold in the right way and at the right time. This trust allows you to act with confidence and ease, knowing that you are supported by the natural flow of life. Often the desire for control is rooted in fear of failure, fear of the unknown, or fear of not getting what you want. But true power comes from letting go of the need to control everything. By releasing this need, you free yourself from stress and anxiety, and you become more adaptable and receptive in the face of challenges, therefore allowing you to be in the moment that has the most impact, the present. When you are obsessing over the future, you are detached, and you can't fully engage with the here and all the subtle directions the universe are trying to send to you. Being in the present allows you to take inspired action without being blinded by worries about what might happen. Detachment will give you a sense of empowerment because it shifts your focus from external circumstances to your inner state. When you're detached, you're less affected by the ups and downs of life, and you can maintain a stable and centered approach to your goals. The law of detachment aligns you with the natural rhythms of the universe. By not forcing things to happen, you allow the universe to work in harmony with your intentions. This alignment can lead to synchronicities and opportunities that propel you toward success. 1. Set intentions, not attachments. Clearly define your goals and desires, but let go of the need to control how they will come to fruition. Focus on the intention, not the specifics of how it will manifest. 2. Practice mindfulness and presence. Engage in mindfulness practices that help you stay present and aware of the moment. This helps you detach from worries about the future and stay grounded in the now. Develop a deep trust in the process of life. Affirm that everything is unfolding as it should and that you are being guided toward your highest good, even if the path is not immediately clear. 3. Let go of control. Whenever you find yourself trying to control outcomes or people, practice consciously letting go. Breathe deeply, release your grip, and allow things to flow naturally. Just let go in trust. Have faith that there is a bigger plan at work. Trust that things are happening for a reason, even if it's not immediately clear to you. The Surrender Experiment is a compelling memoir by Michael A. Singer that explores the transformative power of letting go and surrendering to the natural flow of life. The author uses his life story to illustrate how releasing the need for control can lead to extraordinary outcomes that are far beyond what the mind can conceive. The book begins with Singer's profound spiritual awakening, during which he realizes that the constant mental chatter and the desire to control every aspect of life were causing him immense suffering. He decides to embark on a radical experiment, to surrender to whatever life brings his way, trusting that the universe knows better than his own mind. This decision marks the beginning of what he calls the Surrender Experiment. One of the most striking anecdotes in the book is Singer's experience with building a meditation and yoga retreat in the woods of Central Florida. Initially, he intended to live a solitary life dedicated to meditation and spiritual practice. However, life had other plans. One day, while walking through the woods, he comes across a piece of land that feels perfect for a retreat center, though he had no previous intention of creating one. Despite his initial resistance and fear of the responsibilities it would entail, he decides to surrender to the impulse and begins developing the land. As the retreat center grows, more and more people are drawn to it. seeking the peace and tranquility that Singer himself had found. What started as a small personal project eventually blossoms into a thriving spiritual community, all because he let go of his original plans and allowed life to unfold naturally. Another pivotal moment in Singer's journey involves his accidental entry into the business world. Although he had no prior experience or desire to become involved in technology or business, the author found himself presented with an opportunity to work with computers, a field that was just beginning to emerge in the 1970s. Again, despite his lack of knowledge and initial reluctance, he decided to surrender to the opportunity, trusting that life was guiding him in the right direction. This decision led to the creation of a successful software company, which eventually grew into a billion-dollar enterprise. Throughout this process, the author maintained his commitment to surrender, consistently choosing to follow the flow of life rather than resist it. He described how each step, even those that seemed insignificant or unrelated to his spiritual goals, played a crucial role in leading him to a place of success and fulfillment that he never could have imagined. One of the key lessons from Singer's story is the understanding that surrender does not mean giving up or being passive. Instead, it involves a deep trust in life's intelligence and a willingness to take action when opportunities arise, even if they do not align with your preconceived notions or plans. Singer's experiences demonstrate that by letting go of the need to control outcomes, you open yourself up to the possibility of living a life that is far more perfect than anything you could have planned. Through his experiences, the author teaches that when you surrender your personal preferences and allow life to lead, you create the conditions for miracles to occur. His story is a testament to the extraordinary possibilities that await when you stop resisting life and start trusting in its inherent wisdom. There's many steps you take to let go and be in the flow of life by trusting it will unfold perfectly. The first step is the practice of observing your inner voice rather than identifying with it. Try to imagine this inner voice as a separate entity, much like an annoying roommate who never stops talking. By viewing the inner dialogue in this way, you can create a sense of distance between yourself and your thoughts, allowing you to observe them without getting emotionally involved. The next time you feel nervous about an upcoming event, your inner voice might start saying things like, "What if I mess up?" or "What will people think of me?" Instead of getting caught up in these thoughts and letting them control your emotions, try stepping back and simply noticing that these thoughts are happening. You can say to yourself, "There goes my mind again, worrying about the future." This act of observation helps you dissociate from the thoughts and reduces their power over you. Another key method for dissociating from your inner dialogue is the practice of letting go. When negative thoughts or emotions arise, we often have a tendency to resist or suppress them, which only strengthens their hold on us. Instead, when a disturbing thought or feeling comes up, you should simply let it pass through you without clinging to it. For instance, imagine you're feeling anger towards someone who has wronged you. Your inner voice might replay the situation over and over, fueling your anger and creating a loop of negative emotions. But instead of feeding this inner dialogue, you should take a deep breath and consciously release the need to hold on to the anger. By doing so, you allow the emotion to dissipate naturally, freeing yourself from its grip. This process of letting go is not about suppressing emotions, but about allowing them to flow through you without resistance. Over time, this practice can lead to a profound sense of inner freedom, as you are no longer at the mercy of your thoughts and emotions. Michael A. Singer describes the seat of consciousness as the true self that resides within, beyond the mind and its constant chatter. He encourages to identify with this seat of consciousness rather than with the thoughts and emotions that come and go. By recognizing that you are the observer of your thoughts, not the thoughts themselves, you can achieve a deeper level of self-awareness and inner peace. When you watch a movie, you can get so absorbed in the story that you forget you are sitting in a theater. Similarly, you can get so caught up in your thoughts and emotions that you forget your true self is merely the observer of these mental activities. By consciously returning to the seat of consciousness, you can dissociate from the drama of the mind and experience a sense of calm and clarity. Dissociating from the inner dialogue allows you to surrender more fully to the flow of life. When you are no longer controlled by your thoughts and emotions, you can approach life with a sense of openness and trust. Life becomes much easier when you stop resisting what is happening and instead allow life to unfold naturally. When faced with a challenging situation, the mind often starts spinning with all the worst-case scenarios. Instead of getting caught up in this inner turmoil, letting go and trusting that life will take care of itself is a powerful statement you send to the universe. And by doing so, you create space for peace and miracles, regardless of the external circumstances. If you're still watching, thank you for joining me on this journey of discovery and empowerment. I hope you found it enlightening and inspiring. If you enjoyed this content and would like to stay connected for more insights, guidance, and inspiration, I warmly invite you to subscribe to this channel. You'll be part of our community of awakened souls where we support each other on our paths to personal growth and transformation. By liking this video, you're helping us reach someone who needs to find this message. Together, we can raise our vibration, continue to explore the depths of consciousness, unlock our true potential, and create a life filled with purpose and joy. Thank you once again for your presence and support. I look forward to sharing more content with you in the days ahead. Until next time, may you remember your power and continue to walk in light and love.